So trying to make an aggressive push on cargo.
Yeah, but you got two skulks behind them, Flumps and Garrus.
Yeah, they don't realise they've been seen yet, do they?
Definitely not. Looks like being very sneaky.
They don't look like they're too worried about it, to be honest. They probably put pressure on control. Two Marines down there that don't have to worry about nanogrid or too much offensive anywhere else.
There's some fighting here in Skylights. This RT shoot go down.
Yeah, easily that's gone down. There ain't no saving that. I like this tactic by the Marines. I think they've been seen, but it's quite a sneaky one getting down there, presumably trying to get a second base fast.
Yeah, it seems as though they're hiding in the Fent, waiting on phase gates, which is a smart play. Because they've only got, what's that, a Drifter coming in now? And it's almost
Yeah, that's a Drifter.
well, Drifter's nice seeing them.
But they're gone again, so well, the Drifter's gone again, so
The Drifter's coming back again. Yep.
definitely an interesting play by Inertia.
Yeah, that Drifter's those seen these Marines. See the skulks coming from pipeline?
I see one of them. Got the power coming up, so the Phantom's seen them. This is going to be a slaughter.
Yeah, let's watch Gauss in first person.
Oh, it's the right time too. They're going to waste their res. Oh, and that's an unlucky play. 10 seconds earlier, they'd have had that.
Yeah, that could have been an extremely effective push, but
Well, it would effectively have split the aliens down the middle, even if they could have got the second hive up.
yeah, definitely. But as you can see, the hive's been claimed, so
By the looks of it, it was all the res problem. If they hadn't have lost that RT, they probably would have been able to afford it sooner.
yeah. See, what I would like to see now is the Marines going for the phase gate here in system waypointing, right up here. On
They got a 3-man push. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. They haven't got an entrance phase. It's an aggressive pressure on Nano.
wow, that was good cleanup by the Hitman there.
Yeah, that was very good.
But as you can see, the frame is struggling with one area here at the very back left hand top, where they could perhaps get the phase gate. That's where it's gone.
Yeah, Doz is going down over in C12. The biggest thing Marines should be worried about right now is the number of RTs they've got. They should really be out RTing aliens generally.
Yeah, we got a lurk on the field, Neocon. Nice, his name Neocon.
This is a good cleanup by the Marines.
Yeah, the Marines just need to hold on a grip, and they'll be in a really good position. I would like to see one Marine though go down and capture Overlook and Subsector. I mean, they're neglecting that at the moment. You know, just keep
Yeah,
maybe.
they've come back from that bad point in cargo. They've come straight back into Nano and taken a bit of control again.
It's a nice cleanup here by aliens, but Marines just gonna keep phasing in here.
Yeah, luckily they got two infantry reporters early game. That certainly kept them alive on that initial rush when they had two guys in cargo and Nell. I always find the temptation efficient in these matches to get 2 phase gates as soon as possible, but sometimes second infantry portal is all the difference you need for the aggressiveness.
Yeah, having a second IP really early on helps as well, because there's a third IP going up, so that's going to really put these Marines in a good position as well, because they'll just keep reinforcing areas, perhaps quicker than what the aliens may do.
Yeah, I know they've introduced the tunnels these days, but I've not really seen the effect in tournament play they have currently. I think it's still a non-tested sort of feature.
It's just because it costs too much res to gorge tiles. I mean, if they weren't costing so much resources, I mean, it's, what, at 30 resources in Hive 1? Then 20 resources per gorge, you know, for each entrance. But that was a really extremely well played by the aliens there. Well, they did lose the 2 RTs, which will set the aliens back. But I'll go back to what I said, one Marine should have went to the Overlook and Subsector to claim that. So far it's been a pretty even game. Nice clean up in system waypointing.
This is a nice push into East Wing now, but quite a lot of aliens there trying to take control. Don't think he's going to have too much effect without a way of getting there fast.
Yeah, the aliens are playing really well. They're bunching up in big groups and taking the Marines out. And they're going to probably lose topographical now. But again, I know I've said it more than once now in this cast that they should really send one Marine down to Overlook and Subsector, because it's free resources. I mean,
I thought Bizac was going to head there now, but it looks like he's going to system waypointing. Ice says the mics are quite low volume in this. It's difficult to hear, just so you know. Looks like Skylight's going to head down. That's really going to hurt them if it goes. That's an excellent play from Garrus, taking down Mr. Mango, was it? It was indeed. Yeah, that's really going to phase the Marines down. They've only just got back Topo.
okay, well, I've adjusted the sound on the stream, so hopefully it's a bit better for everyone. It's still a work in progress, trying to get the sound right. Now losing.
You sound better from here, so.
Yeah.
And we got Skylight's gone down and Topo's about to go again. Well, not about to go, but they got a lurk in there. Must be really be hurting about res now.
We got Sailor Phantom now up as a fade. Makes short work of Biozac there in C12.
Yeah, that spells a bad time for them, although Goz has got a shotgun. I don't think it'll be enough.
He needs to fall back.
They brought him pretty low, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
See Blink going down on its way. Got a little conflict in Skylights, that's That's a shame Garrus backed off there. If they'd stuck around, that would have been a Howl sticking around too.
Yeah, well, he comes in and cleans up. What I really like to see from the Marine Commander in Urshiu is, instead of going weapons one first, just getting armor. Because the aliens are, you know, killing the Marines too much. And it looks like
they do appear to be mincing them at this stage, don't they?
Does this look like a give up? Are they trying to wall themselves in?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to wall themselves in, but I don't know how that's going to help when there are only RTs and Skylights.
Yeah, and they've got another 40 minutes to go, so...
Yeah, it's quite a long holdout. Especially when Marines already have every RT except Topo and Skylights.
What I really think
There's
was...
the third hive.
Yeah, it was good pushes by the Marines teaming in cargo early game and then getting nanogrid, but they completely, neglected subsector and overlook, which could have put them on 5 resource nodes at one point in the game. And you can look at the res flow. They've only killed 2 RTs, which were nanogrids, and aliens to the 4. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I saw a Skulk go through there about 3 or 4 minutes ago, but before that I didn't see a Skulk go near the subsector for most of the game. So they could have easily had a little base set up down there without any sort of aggression.
yeah, one thing as well is that the alien team should never out-resource the Marine team, and if you're looking at the res graph, you can see here that, it's just, in at least the 4th minute, it just takes off the resources for aliens.
And this might as well be a concede here with all these armories going up. That's just a lot of res they've spent.
Yeah, they're just going to, as I say, wall themselves in and try to hold off as long as they can. There's Garrus isn't on us. So this is going to be fun. Let's go down and watch him for a second.
We got drifters in place if they need to use them, but
The thing with these Marines is that they're getting 2-shot, and that's them dead. And these armories are going to go down.
on the flip side they've got 3 IPs to keep them in heavy stock, but surprised the aliens haven't taken Skylights at this point.
Yeah, you can see the whips being built up now to take it out.
This really shows the difference in a game between having a time limit and just playing till the end.
Yeah, definitely. It's a change of tactics, maybe a bit too prematurely. But then again, they have that on us up. I mean, in this map here, there's a few tactics you can use. You can get early arcs, take out nanogrid. You can early phase gates, which is more and less the common tactic to use. Or you could even go for early upgrades. Get armor 1 within the first minute of the game, which is I've used it quite a lot of times. It's been very effective.
This juncture I can't see Marines coming back unless they can sneak one into, say, the back of pipeline and all rush through at once, but I think by the time they come back their base would be decimated.
Yeah, I mean, Similar Phantom just cleaning up the topographical. And they got a healing station and skylights as well now. So I really don't see them holding off for 35 plus minutes. Especially with weapons 1 and no armor upgrade.
Agreed, but at the same time with the time limit you got to try out for a draw, don't you? I mean, it's points in the tournament.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at the armories, there's 60 resources spent in those armories. So that would have been at least weapons 2 and armor 1. Upgraded.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been quite the difference in terms of the Marine stopping power for the Onus, because at the moment they can't be doing much damage.
Yeah.
Not through that armor.
Not even the fact they're not even doing much damage. By the time they even do any damage, they're pretty much dead. They have no HP. And Bile Bomb's just going to come up and completely take all these out.
Looks like they got 3 Onuses up now, huh?
Looks like they're doing a whip rush.
It's rare you see this many Oni this early on.
And here they come. 2 Onos from behind. There goes the sentry right. Oh, Flumps goes down. No, Flumps is down. Look at the ragdoll effect on that.
Unfortunately, even if they push the Onus back at this point, they haven't got the res to build up any more armories to blockade again.
It's not even that there.
That is
There's no one alive.
with all the IPs there, it is insane how quickly they come back, but